Well, hello everybody. I'm assuming that you're in there. I have to go somewhere. I thought I'd take you along. You know, this is 2020 and the gift that just keeps giving, right? It just keeps on giving. And a lot of people are very upset and depressed over the way everything has worked out. We don't know who the president is. Well, we know who the current president is, but we don't know anything else. We don't know, about all this cheatery. And we really believe that there's been a lot of cheating going on. At least I do. But everybody needs to take stock and remember that we're still the luckiest country in the world, even if we are on a horrible decline. And that, step back and look at the bigger picture of what we had to be thankful for, alright? It's going to be a mild winter. So what else do we have to be thankful of? Let's take a moment and reflect on that. Okay, I'm with you. There's not a lot to be thankful of, really, other than personal things in our life. Everything's a mess. Everything's just a damn mess, guys. And I understand why you're depressed. Hell, I bet the suicide rates are going to double this year. Especially if Trumpy Bear ends up staying in power. The other people are just going to lose their mind. But we have to forgive them, guys, because they're little children and they know not what they do. They're just messes, and that's what we do, is we always forgive and kind of forget in time. But remember, a lot of these people are your brothers and sisters. I mean, your real brothers and sisters who may have their own political opinions. And, with equality and everything, people can all be born in the same household and have the same upbringing and still have different opinions. Just don't talk to them about it. When you're at the holidays, just don't even talk to them about it. You can't win. It's just pain for everybody. And we don't know at all what's going to happen. But we have a huge amount of fears, and we sit back and we look at the socialist agenda. And I've got friends that live in Canada and stuff, and they'll say, well, what's wrong with socialism? It works for us. But that's the only thing that those people know. They don't know anything better. And what's funny about it, and I've been all over the world and seen this, is they might say it's okay, what's wrong with it, but they still keep up 100% with our politics and are very interested in it. And you know why that is? It's because we are the last bastion of freedom in the world. No matter, how you cut it up, this is it. We're the hope that everybody holds out hope for, because if we go away, the hope for the rest of the world is gone. That's kind of a huge thing, to be responsible for other people's hope, and all we can do is try to slow the pace of everything down. And when I talk about slowing the pace, it's like children, right? Your little kids are like, I want this daddy and I want that daddy. And as they get older, they get more, they might stomp their feet a little bit more and hold their breath. And as a parent, you might whoop their ass and fix that problem. But the parents that don't fix that problem are the people we're dealing with in the other half of society. And sometimes as parents, we can be weak with our own children and make those same mistakes in some ways. Because even if you take two parents, they don't always agree on how to raise a child. So now we have a whole, 4 or 5 generations of people that didn't get whooped, and they're used to getting their way eventually. And Malcolm X said it best when he talked about the Democrats and the Republicans. he said that the Democrats and the Republicans both want the same thing. It's just the pace at which one party goes to get their way. They're much faster about it. And they'll use anybody with, in any way they can to get their agenda, and they'll do it in dirty-handed, under-the-counter ways. I do believe that 100% we're going to find out that there was so much voter fraud that they may actually still win the election, though, just because the courts may not want to rule on it because they know that they're going to have a come apart. They always have a high-speed come apart, and our side don't do the high-speed come aparts in the same manner. We sit patiently by and hope for the best. I hope it all comes out good. Don't you hit me. I hope it all comes out good for us, but I certainly have some big worries. And we'll just have to, like I said, hope for the best and keep telling ourselves that it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Or maybe the world won't fall apart. And if it does, maybe we'll survive it. Do y'all think we're going to survive it? I don't know. Let's see. If it looks clear. All right. I'm still down here in Miami. I do have a load leaving here on the morrow, probably tomorrow afternoon late, going to Memphis, Tennessee. It was supposed to be a return load, and I'm actually, it fell through, and I'm so glad I'm not coming back. I'm so tired of being in Miami, and even though the weather is really, really wonderful, I'm just tired of looking at it. Y'all know how it is. If I'm going to be sitting around, I could be sitting around on my front porch. That'd be the way to go. But I looked at in Memphis, the weather's actually 63 right now, so that might be okay too. I don't think I'll be sitting there, because if I'm going to be that close to the house, and I know I'll probably be loading out of Peoples, I might as well just go home for a few days, maybe. I'm not positive. I mean, I could get near up there and a load might just pop right up and fill my need. But I am still trying to make all the money I can for the year. Oh, but let's go back to talking about equal footing, right? I listened to Kamala Harris, a speech she did, where she talked about if that people aren't equal if one person starts out behind another one, that we consider that equal. And what I was thinking about it was like this: if you and your brothers and sisters all start out in the same household with the same amount of money for growing up and everything, and the same opportunities, but you all have different intellects and everything like that, right? Are you gonna end up the same exact thing as your brothers and sisters? Well, man, which way do I want to go here? Probably not, right? I mean, everybody has a different outcome in every scenario. There's so many different things that can swing it. So with that being the case, you're never going to end up with the same scenario for anybody. And that's kind of what life is about, is different scenarios. Okay, you don't know where you want to go either. I understand. Do I want to just go there? I could just go right there. I guess I will. Alright. But you can see I'm at the Lucky Shamrock, apparently. And just always remember to count your blessings, and even when you don't feel blessed. Because you are. We're still in America, and there's still hope. And as long as there's hope, there's going to be a future. Oh, you guys saying that 2068 we got an asteroid coming our way going to destroy the planet or something? See? That gives you something new to worry about. Ain't even going to help. By 2068, what are we going to be? I do plan on still being here in 2068, alright? But if it all goes to hell then, it'll just be another day in history. It's always going to hell. Like in Men in Black when they said that there's always a ray gun pointed at us or something, right? It's kind of that way. There's always something ready to go wrong at every moment in history. I mean, I sit around waiting for some caldera to blow up and take out the world, or a meteor to hit us, or hell, Joe Biden become president, right? Whatever. Anyway, we'll talk to you about it later. Y'all have a spectacular day.